Today, I am finding the most insane Stumble Guys clip of all time. I asked my subscribers to submit what they think their most insane clip is, and there are insane clips. Okay, so for the first clip, we have someone named Schlock SG who got 6 fire reactions. It's got to be pretty good, and it's literally the first submission. All right, so it looks like he's stuck on a block. He hits the punch, and okay. If you slow down the clip, he kind of jumps, and he hits on the top of the block. So he did like a clutch, kind of lucky. So like always in this video, we'll be rating each clip from 1 to 10, but unlike all the other videos, there is going to be one clip that will get the insane tag, and whatever clip I give the insane rating will win 3,000 gems. First clip, I'll give that like a 7 out of 10. Honestly, very good, but I need to be harsh in today's video. But going down the next clip, we got Zella Boss. He says it's an old clip, only 2 fire reactions, so a lot less than last time. Let's see what he does. All right, Zella Wash, he looks like he's setting up to do an underblock, and oh my god, bro, you can literally tell by this dude's reaction, he does not know what he just did, and I don't even know what he just did. That is a crazy underblock. That's like a side underblock shield. What even does he do? Oh my god, bro, that's very good. I honestly can't even stop watching it. That is a 9 out of 10 for you, Azella. I'm not going to lie. All right, Nisi with the next clip. Let's see what he is going to do. It's kind of hard for Nisi to go right after one of the most insane clips I've ever seen. So he's in Stumble Cove. He hits the side of the trampoline. Okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's definitely nothing insane. I would say that's definitely like a 4 out of 10. I would say it's a pretty decent clip. Ty Pro Max, he says mid-air with punch. All right, mid-air with punch, and he says moments before cooked. I don't even know if that's a sentence, but let's see what's gonna happen. All right, Ty Pro Max, he's above the block, and okay, I mean, all he did was punch him at mid-air. It wasn't even that big of a super punch. Was on a champion player, which does give him some points, but I would say that's the same skill cap as the last clip. I would say 4 out of 10 for that one as well. All right, up next we got Dav Pet. Let's see what Dav Pet has. I do notice one thing is Dav Pet is over here, so it might be his friend's point of view, so we're gonna keep our eyes on Dav Pet in the corner. And okay, that's nice. The one above was definitely harder and more insane, so I'll give that one a 7.5 out of 10. All right, up next we got Moonwalker G. Okay, so he is a capybara. He does a under block, okay, and then another one, and then he gets sent up by the next one. So he does one under bar, he hits the jump, and he gets a crazy lucky dive right under it as well. There's not really been that many bad clips so far, but unfortunately it's not gonna win, so I'll give you like a 7 out of 10. Okay, we got 555 who says a crazy save. Let's see if the save is actually crazy. 555. So far I've seen nothing. Let's see what he is going to do. He punches, he hits the side spike, he hits the oh my, that is a crazy save, bro. I don't even think he meant to do that. He hits the spike, he dives, and then he jumps on top of their head. Insane from 555. It's so hard because I'm always trying to compare it to, you know, what I gave the 9 earlier, and I just like, bro, I feel like the other one is better, so I'm gonna give 555 an 8 out of 10. All right, for the next clip we have 12 SDS. Let's see what he can do. So he does one clutch, and okay, so usually this clutch right here when there's 2 blocks is super hard to hit, but 12 does something completely different. He doesn't even do 2 clutches. He does 1 and sneaks around the second one. That's a very good clip. I give that a 7 out of 10. All right, X and Z Hushy. Okay, so it looks like what he did was just a normal super punch into the lasers. It was a clean super punch, but like I said, that's not the most insane clip of all time. It's a 4 out of 10. All right, for the next clip, we got Zella Boss, who says this was done on block dash speed, by the way. Okay, so that's gonna make it more impressive because it is a harder map. Let's see what. Oh my god, that was low-key all on purpose, but that was actually insane. I don't know if block dash speed would make it easier, but hitting a face from that far away and then somehow phasing through and then getting sent out, that is insane. That's for sure a 7 out of 10. All right, it's someone asked, is this a new trick? Okay, let's see. Is this, oh wait, what just happened? Hold on, is this a new trick? Yo, I don't know if that's a new trick, but that is an 8 out of 10 clip. I'm trying to slow it down. I've never seen that physic in my entire life. I'm definitely gonna react with a check mark to that. That's an 8 out of 10. Very close to first place. All right, Xmas Oscar, he says 1 emote for the win. It's a very short clip. Oh my god, bro, that's not gonna win the most insane clip challenge, bro. That's a 2 out of 10. Come on, Oscar, you're better than that, bro. All right, we got 12 SDS with his second clip of the video. Let's see what he is going to do. This clip already is going to be crazy. I can just tell. What is he going to do? Super punch. Oh, I think 12 is better than that. I definitely feel like he has a better clip in somewhere in his clips. It was the best super punch we've seen so far, but like, let's see it one more time just to make sure. Oh, it was a kick combo super punch. That's insane. That's definitely a 6.5 out of 10. All right, moving down, we have Leo here. Let's see what he has. He's a mobile player. We honestly haven't had as many mobile players as I thought, but let's see what he can do. So he's on a 2 block. He hits it, and is that really it? No way. And then he hits off the spike, and oh my god, he dies. Dude, I give that literally the first 0 out of 10 on the video. Why would you send a clip of you dying? We're bound to have one of these edits where we can't even see what's going on, but let's see what he's gonna do. He does. Okay, just an underblock. Like always, gonna give that a 5 out of 10. Right, Shadow says Emmy Star out. No way. Okay, so this is a kill on Emmy Star, and would have been like a super punch or an impressive kill. It would have been higher, but that's just a normal punch into the lasers, and I don't even think that's the real Emmy Star. So I give that like a 4 out of 10. All right, we got electrical. Let's see. Everybody's laughing at him. And what was it? Okay. Dude, this guy literally just did the most simplest thing. He hit a punch and then submitted the clips thinking, oh, I'm going to win the most insane clip of all time. Bro, I give that a 1 out of 10. All right, we got King up next. Let's see. Oh my... What is with people just submitting normal punches into the lasers, bro? Come on. I give that a 2 out of 10. At least it was better than the one up here. And remember, so far, that clip earlier in the video is still winning the video. Is anybody gonna get the insane rating? Okay, so we got Winter up next, and I'm literally noticing that this has 3 tin reactions and 5 fire reactions. Could this be the insane clip that we are looking for? Here we go. What is he going to do? Come on, please do not let me down. Oh, okay, so he's loading up for an underblock. And oh my god, that is very creative, bro. I'm not even going to lie. He did the gust for him. Oh my, that is thinking outside of the box right there. Dang, I low-key can't stop watching this. I give this clip a 9 out of 10. So that means it is tied in first. Insane. All right, Ty Pro Max, he just did an easy punch. That's like a 3 out of 10. We now have a Locky here. Oh, a very high quality clip. Let's see. Whoa. So he did a Tetris super punch, and that's kind of funny how this guy's name is literally Tetris. I don't think you're able to do that with the Tetris in today's version, but that's still a really good clip. I'll give that like a 6 out of 10. All right, we now have Figure who says McDonald's Wi-Fi. Bro, is he really just gonna send me a clip of him lagging and expect me to give him the gems? Okay, that's exactly what's happening. I give that a lag out of 10. All right, Elite says he did this in a live stream in front of thousands of people. And, oh, that was very, very lucky. I don't know if I could give that the gems because you didn't even try to do that on purpose, but that's still a really cool clip. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Shout out to you. Okay, this guy wrote a whole paragraph. Unfortunately, I cannot read that, but I'll still watch your clip right here. Let's see what he's going to do. So they're both on clutch. He's in a 2v1. What is he going to do? He's getting punched by everyone. He punches him. Oh, that clip would have been so much better if you hit the clutch as well, but still surviving that situation when you just punch somebody, then that guy falls on you, he's on top of you, and then you hit the jump at the last second. Very good clip. That is an 8 out of 10. All right, Caleb, his first submission of the video, and he's actually not in block dash. He is in creative block dash, so I don't really know. Oh my god, this dude's in a tutorial underblock map, and he wants me to give him the gems. We now have a DID who says it's a new clip. Okay, I always like seeing newer clips compared to the old ones. All right, if he's just gonna do an underblock, it's gonna be a 5 out of 10. Oh my god, it was just a normal clutch. Bro made me wait 22 seconds to hit a normal clutch. 0 out of 10. All right, Josa says this is an old one. Easy. Sorry. By the way, if I'm in the video, sub to Trant Facts, but let's watch it. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Wait. Bro. Oh my. How much can you improvise? This guy is so creative. Bro shields, jumps on a banana, and then does an underblock. My god, I want to give that 10 out of 10 so bad. We gotta think, the last 9 out of 10 that I gave, someone helped him gust on a underblock. So I guess the shield is just for like style points. That is an insane clip. I don't know how no one reacted to this, bro. Insane. I'm reacting fire to that. I think I will give this one a 9 out of 10 as well. All right, BMSG. Let's see what he has. Okay, just an underbar, like a 5 out of 10. All right, Jose E sends another one. He says same for this one. Is this going to be the same exact thing? Okay, so it's the same thing. Oh my god. He did it without shield as well. How is that possible? I don't understand. That's better than the first one. That is... In what way is the game making him stand up right there? I don't understand. Oh my god. Okay. I think I am going to give this clip the insane rating. I don't think anybody could replicate this if they had a million tries. First, he jumps on the banana, gets put in knockback, goes towards the wall, gets stood up, does a underblock phase and then volleyballs to get up. That is an insane clip. And this clip is currently in first place. And if no one else gets the insane rating, he will win. Okay, so now for the rest of the video, you are trying to beat Jose E's clip. All right, but moving down, we have a 7 skull reaction. This is probably not going to be good one bit. If he just does the maze clutch, I'm already predicting it. Okay, wait, a forward. Oh! 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 My God! Oh, bro, I don't know what to do. This might be the hardest decision. Oh my, forward maze. So forward maze, underblock, jump, underblock again. That might be the first time in history where I give an insane rating to a clip and then the one right beneath it takes its place. I mean, let's literally let the clips play at the same exact time. Just look at these 2 clips. There's the first one, absolutely insane. Here's the second one right here, even more insane. I'm not gonna lie, since I gave them both an insane rating, I'm gonna have to let my viewers vote at the very end, so you're gonna want to stick around for that. But let's keep going because someone could tie them. Let's go down to Bloxy Blaze. Okay, just a super punch, I give that like a 4 out of 10 after seeing 2 insane clips. All right, I don't know how to read your name, bro, but just a super punch, we can move on. I give that a 3 out of 10. He's in block dash like literally every other clip in this video, but he's going to do a... Okay, that is a very... Okay, you still died. That does take off some points, but that is a very unique clip, and that is what I'm looking for. A lot of people are making up new ideas, new concepts, and that is insane. Shout out to FaZe. That is a 9 out of 10, but after looking at those 2 insane clips, that doesn't even sound good anymore, but trust me, that is very good. All right, Starboy says he might be the best underblock player that there is. Let's see if I'm right about that. Okay, there's 1 underblock, and there's 2. Bro, nearing the end of this video, there are some insane clips. I give that one an 8.5 out of 10. Low-key, I wish I could move the other one down to an 8 after seeing that, because I low-key think that might be better, but I do not want to give away 2 9s very close to each other. All right, we got KD is a noob. Okay, let's see. If you're a noob, you might not win the gyms, but I'll still watch your clip because I have to react to literally every single one. And okay, he rides someone into the lasers. Nice clip, bro. I'll give that like a 4 out of 10. All right, we got Miles up next. Let's see what Miles has. He's a booster on my server. If you guys want to boost my server, I'll add all of my server boosters in Stumble, guys. But we got Astro here. Let's see. Okay, he does a super punch, and because you're a server booster, bro, I will give you a extra point. So I was going to give you a 5, but now I'm going to give you a 6. Okay, Sick, who just sent in that underblock. Let's see what he's going to do now. So he gets hit off the spike, rewinds back up, and an underblock. Oh my God, there are some crazy underblockers in my server, bro. I need to get a video with these people. Very, very good clip. That is definitely better than your last one. That's an 8 out of 10 right there. All right, next up we have Benjamin. Let's see what he got, bro. Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this. He's on a 2 block, and what is he going to do? Super punch. Yeah, another super punch. I'm always going to give those 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, they're just not going to win the most insane clip. Okay, it looks like he's lining up for UB, and he does a... Oh, okay, that's a lot to take in. Wow. So he does a clutch phase and then into a underblock. Insane talent right there. 7 out of 10. All right, Kitty Guy says this is harder on mobile than PC, and it's just a 2 block. I would agree that it's harder, but I do not think it is the most insane clip. So I'll give it a 3 out of 10. All right, we now have King right here, another race clip. The only way I'm gonna give King a good score here is if he does the most OG skip that I put in that one video at the very end of the bouncer. If you hit this right here, you're gonna get a very... Oh my God, he's gonna do it. Oh, he did it. Okay, that's an 8 out of 10 right there. Shout out to you. That's it. Oh, and he won. Insane clip. FaZe with his 4th clip. We're moving by these very quickly. FaZe underblock with the shield. And it's the same exact thing as the last one that he did. So 7 out of 10. All right, we got Topaz, who says, I may not be good, but at least I tried. Bro, respect. All right, we now have Quaint. Let's see what he has. He has names off. I never really see people playing with names off, but it low-key looks kind of clean. All right, he hugs them into the lasers. And, oh, he gets missed on the hug, but still does the crazy wraparound. Honestly, nice. 5 out of 10. All right, we have 2 clips remaining. We have FaZe with his 6th clip, and then we are going to end on Emmy Star. So here we go. FaZe and then Emmy Star, and then we're gonna have to make a vote for the final 2 people. Oh, he does an underblock and then another spit underblock at the same clip. Bro, do something different. Come on, I give that a 7 out of 10. We're ending off with Emilio Angelo for Emmy Star. We're gonna let the cinema play out. Here we go. All right, let's see what he is going to do. It's older stumble, guys. There's 1 super punch, and then is it gonna be a double super punch from Emmy Star? And wait, 3? No way. 3! Oh my God, I was like, that's not that impressive, but he did 3. That final one was easily the best. He steps on him to go into the lasers. I give that clip a 6, 7 out of 10. But now we have to figure out who wins the 3 3,000 gems. Last time I did this video, I let my Discord vote, but I actually think I'm going to take matters into my own hands, choose who I think should win myself, because I'm giving away the gems in the end. So we got Jose King, who jumps off the banana, gets stood up, does an underblock, and then volleyballs. Insane clip. That's why it has the title. And then we have Kronos. Does one of the, like 0 people can replicate this. I'm sorry. Forward mace clutch, going under the block, jumps, going under that block, goes under that block. Oh my, insane, bro. And he still gets the win. I think I have to give the win to Kronos. That is an insane clip, bro. That's why the title of the video is insane. He wins 3,000 gems. I do want to give a shout out to, obviously, Jose E. But let me know who you would have chosen as the winner if you were reacting to clips. Make sure you put the timestamp of your favorite clip. I actually want to read the comments and see whose favorite clip was what. But that is going to be the end of this video. If you all did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you did not make it into the clip video, it either was not interesting at all or it lagged in editing. So please know that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.